Okay, this morning, 8:30 in Central Park, and that's the time when you can walk the dogs. There's a lot of people there, but you also meet some interesting dog owners like startups, and who talk to me about Facebook really losing a lot of people, and he has a company which builds communities. And the company is called Honeycommb. And Jeremy, what is Honeycommb?
Honeycommb is a social platform, an alternative solution for brands, organizations, companies, anyone that has a community to turnkey start your network and start your community in less than 48 hours. And it's fully branded, totally customized, based on your parameters, your brand, and your preferences for how your audiences like to connect.
Yeah, it's my community. You make it very easy. What kind of functionality is on there?
Yeah, I mean, the functionality is similar to what you'd expect out of a social platform, right? Direct messages, chats, posting videos, live video streaming, a curated home feed, discover section. And the cool part is, as a brand, you kind of curate and customize what that whole section is going to be like. So for brands, you're able to reach your audience more effectively, and for audiences, you're able to get that content from people you want.
Yeah, so it's really basic. Everything which Facebook gives you, plus a little bit more, but then you control it, and you don't have to pay to get to your audience.
Exactly.
See, the dogs are really having fun here. Yeah, he's getting used to it. So, hey, and what is how old is the company?
Yeah, we're about 3 years old. We are a fully remote team, but based all over the East Coast here in the States. Mm-hmm. And we're
How many communities do you have by now?
We have over 100 communities. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Anywhere from entertainment to sports to education to alumni groups, all sorts of different kinds of groups. Everyone that has a community wants a place to have one.
What's the biggest one?
We work with Lady Gaga, actually. She's our biggest community. Her audience is called Little Monsters. And so the Little Monsters have a dedicated space on our platform that they connect, they engage, they discuss. And the best part about it from a fan perspective is the relationships that you can connect with other people who love the same thing as you.
Yeah.
And not necessarily just a relationship that you have with the brand. So it's really valuable for the fans and also, for the owner as well.
I can imagine. So 100 doesn't sound like a lot because it's very easy to start. It's not very expensive, right? How much is how much is it to start a community?
The platform is very turnkey, so it is easy to start. But we work with large to small, medium-sized businesses. It's about a $250 launch fee, and then you're simply just paying for how many users you have on the platform. So
so if I have 5,000 or 10,000 users?
10,000 users, it's about $1,800 a month. Which is a fraction of a dollar.
So it's $2.50 per year So that's not really.
And that's kind of how we try to break it down: is your per user cost annually.
Yeah.
And you can charge for things like memberships or subscriptions, so that you can even cover that cost.
Is that built into the platform too? Can I charge
by
for?
the end of Q3, it'll be built in.
Okay.
By the end of Q3, a lot of people right now are using outside solutions, but by the end of this quarter, you'll be able to actually.
That sounds like a good plan.
Platform.
Hey, and you're saying that Facebook really is getting less traffic for these kinds of communities? People don't want to build communities that much on. You notice that?
Yeah, a lot of what we see is that people they end up sharing less, doing less, being less active on Facebook, simply because they've been a part of this other community that is focused on the things that they love.
Yeah.
And so when you're a part of Facebook, obviously that's your only outlet to post and share. Mm-hmm. When you're a part of a community that's closely associated with your interests, you're going to share there more. So we don't necessarily see people deleting Facebook as much as using it as a
less traffic. But I mean, there is also a lot of people, especially young people, leaving Facebook completely. But then they go to Instagram or they go to WhatsApp. So Facebook,
which is owned by Facebook.
So that's not
like that.
And then, do you have also tools? I mean, I have a community on Facebook, and that's very active. And of course, if I want to move them off, it would be nice if I could have some kind of a cross posting feature.
So you can share content from our platform to Facebook. So say, for example, you have a post or a video or a live stream. That content exists on the web. So it's number one, it's pulled in by Google's crawler, so it plays in a search. And then you can also share that specific post to Facebook as well, or Twitter, or email, or.
And that's built into the platform. I basically write once and it posts cross post to Twitter, Facebook.
Exactly. And for a user to view that content or consume it, they have to go to your platform to do that. So it's a way to
it's a link, and then if they click on it, they go to the video on your platform. So then you slowly can move off the discussions and get moving people from.
Exactly. Okay. And to actually engage and connect and post after, let's say you watch a video and you want to make a comment, it prompts you to actually create your account and sign up. So it's really meant to be a growth mechanism.
So it becomes my thing. How many people in the company?
We're about 10 people.
Okay, so it's nice and small, and
nice
you're
and small.
everywhere. I mean,
Yep.
you basically
we support
you can have a
clients.
dog. You can have a dog because
Yeah.
it's impossible to have a dog. It's extremely expensive to have a dog because you have to walk them, but you work from your home.
Yeah, and we have clients in Australia to the UK to South America. Our business is truly global.
What's the Netherlands? What about the Netherlands?
We don't have anyone. We've actually had some discussions with PSV for a little bit, but we haven't been able to get that one done yet. But.
Okay, well, I will send the guy from the digital manager from PSV and Ajax, and basically tell him about this thing. And it is
www.honeycommb.com, and Honeycommb has 2 M's. So
honeycommb.com.
Yeah,
Okay.
the M is for community.
Thanks.
So,
So this is a great place to meet all kinds of people and to have the dog just enjoy themselves. All the noise in the background, you just have to live with that.